warning. This video might scare you. If you're easily frightened, it's best not to watch. Viewer discretion is advised. Number 50. Veronica Shannon, a single mother, recounts experiencing strange occurrences in her haunted apartment, including loud bangs and the sound of footsteps when no one was around. Initially dismissing these events as tricks of her mind, she decided to install security cameras for safety. One night, the camera captures a transparent, blurry figure standing on the opposite side of a door, despite Veronica claiming there was no one present. Later, as a man leaves the apartment, the camera captures what appears to be someone or something mysteriously slipping away behind him. Veronica believes these incidents to be paranormal, a sentiment echoed by viewers who find the footage compelling. Some viewers, like Davey Boyroy, consider it some of the best ghost footage they've seen. However, the true nature of these events remains a mystery. What do you think? Is it something paranormal, or could there be a rational explanation for the strange occurrences in Veronica Shannon's apartment? Number 49. The Martinez twins' exploration of their new house takes a spooky turn when they stumble upon a locked door leading to an unexplored area. After picking the lock, they discover a plain room with an empty chair, sparking their curiosity. However, their attention is soon drawn to an attic entrance, prompting them to climb into the darkened space above. Despite the discomfort caused by the insulation and the risk of falling through the ceiling, the group presses on, determined to explore further. They discover a small box at the end of their crawl, along with a pile of old magazines from the 1920s. Upon opening the box, they find an old, mysterious, broken object inside. Their attempts to stop the object from playing its eerie song are futile, and the atmosphere in the attic becomes tense.
Oh wow, that's creepy.
The discovery of an old Bible only adds to the sense of foreboding when the music box begins playing on its own.
I stop it. Wow, that's creepy. Okay, let's go down.
The group decides to leave the attic hastily, feeling that they have seen enough to confirm the presence of a classic haunting. Number 48. The tale of Henrietta Nelson and her cursed portrait is one that has gripped the imaginations of many, blending tragedy with the supernatural in a chilling narrative. Henrietta Nelson, born in 1734, met her untimely end in a fatal fall down the stairs of Yaxley Hall, her ancestral home in the English town of Eye. Legend has it that her spirit became restless when subsequent owners of the estate disturbed her final resting place in the mausoleum and relocated her remains to a nearby church. As a result of this disturbance, Henrietta's ghostly figure began to roam the grounds of Yaxley Hall, perpetually seeking her way back to her intended resting place. However, it's not just her spectral presence that haunts the estate. It's also her portrait, painted by William Johnson. Witnesses who have gazed upon the portrait claim to have experienced eerie encounters, with Henrietta's visage appearing to change and morph before their eyes. Some have even reported seeing a ghostly figure dressed identically to the woman in the painting wandering the corridors of Yaxley Hall. Despite efforts to rid the estate of the cursed portrait, Henrietta's ghostly presence is said to persist, bound to the painting as her eternal tether to the mortal realm. The legend of Henrietta Nelson and her cursed portrait continues to fascinate and terrify, serving as a haunting reminder of the mysteries that lurk in the realm of the supernatural. Number 47. Forest YouTuber Dylan Corrin embarks on an investigation into the legendary haunted Blackbird State Forest, known for its unsettling phenomena. As he enters the forest, he notices lights in the darkness and receives messages via a spirit talker device.
You're helping me.
I'm helping you? Can you tell me how I'm helping you? I would love to help you more.
I don't want to talk.
You don't want to talk?
Hear my voice.
Okay, I'm listening.
Despite the mixed messages, Dylan continues his investigation. Suddenly, he hears a voice distinct from the spirit box.
I think there was a voice right behind me, guys. Holy
The voice sounds like a scream, sending chills down his spine and heightening the eerie atmosphere of the forest. As Dylan grapples with these unexplained occurrences, the mystery of the haunted Blackbird State Forest deepens. Number 46. This is a creepy video from 2019. It shows a woman, Verfi Cudi, leaving her house and coming back a few days later. Everything seems fine, right? Wrong. Big. Turns out, Verfi went on a whole birthday trip for 6 days. But here's the awful part. She left her little girl, who was only 20 months old, all alone at home that entire time. The poor thing died from not having any food. Verfi went to jail for this. But the girl's grandma says she had no idea until it was all over the news. Number 45. Late one evening, Jordan Curran and his 2 children were staying at an Airbnb in Anchorage, Alaska. As the kids fell asleep in Jordan's arms, he decided to capture the moment on video. Suddenly, something terrifying happened.
Nothing here. Nothing here.
Jordan heard a creepy noise and saw a dark figure behind him in the video. He was so scared that he jumped up, but when he looked back, the figure was gone.
Oh my god, oh my god, look, legit goosebumps. Oh my god. What the is that?
To this day, Jordan doesn't know what it was. He still worries about what might have happened if he hadn't been awake. Number 44. On August 4th, 2023, 2 friends decided to break into a church that scared many people, including the neighbors. The chapel had been closed for some time, and people didn't know why. Some thought strange things were going on inside. The local priest had moved to another church and said they had to close the church indefinitely because of unforeseen circumstances. One night, the 2 friends went to the chapel to break in. It had been closed for 3 months, and they were curious to see what was left inside.
This place has been abandoned for like 3 months.
Oh my god, yes. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. There's a light on.
But they didn't realize it was a bad idea. They found the lights were on, which surprised them. They joked about it being freezing and noticed a bad smell.
Oh my god, it smells. Oh my god. Try to step on it. I don't know.
What was it?
I don't know what the something.
As they explored upstairs, they heard strange noises and felt scared. Suddenly, a door closed on its own, and they panicked and ran away in terror. People who watched the video noticed strange things, like whispers that sounded like children or people praying. There were also lots of insects, including dead ones, which added to the weirdness. Not much else is known about the church or the video, so people are left wondering if it was haunted or if there's another explanation. What do you think happened? Number 43. This video was made by a guy who says he's seen strange things at work. While he's recording, nothing unusual seems to happen, which he finds odd because weird stuff usually goes down around this time.
And I'm just
tired. There's absolutely nothing here this time. I've not seen anything. It's 9:46, and usually everything happens by this time, but nothing's going on. I'll start again tomorrow maybe, and we'll see what. Okay, so I'm the only one here right now, and the door just closed.
Later, when he's alone, the door closes by itself and he sees something strange on a screen nearby. He's shocked and confused, especially when he notices a figure behind him for a split second. He checks the cameras and sees movement where he spotted the figure. What's even weirder is that the figure on the screen looks like the one behind him.
In this room. What in the world is that? That is insane. I have never seen something like this. This is directly beside me in the next room.
It's all kind of creepy, but we don't know if the video's real or not. What do you think? Number 42. A motorist in Paris captured a video of a motorcycle cruising down the highway without a rider. It's pretty baffling how the motorcycle manages to stay upright and steer on its own, even at high speeds. Reports suggest that the owner might have fallen off before the video was taken, but that still leaves us wondering how the motorcycle kept going for so long without anyone on it. Maybe the rider fell off in just the right way to keep the bike going straight, or perhaps they had the bike set on cruise control, though that seems highly unlikely. It's a mystery whether the rider never existed or disappeared in some strange way. Number 41. In the world of art, some paintings gather fame beyond their beauty, spinning tales of mystery and the supernatural. One such painting is Juan Luna's eerie masterpiece, known as The Portrait of a Lady. Behind its calm exterior lies a chilling legend that has intrigued both art lovers and skeptics. The subject of the painting is said to be Paz Pardo de Tavera, believed to be Luna's wife. However, rumors hint at Luna's involvement in Paz's untimely death, suggesting jealousy and rage as motives. But what truly gives the painting its sinister reputation is the belief that Paz's vengeful spirit resides within it, bringing misfortune to anyone who owns it. Tales of accidents, financial ruin, and even miscarriages haunt those connected to the cursed art. One unsettling incident occurred during a 1987 exhibition at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, when a spotlight above the painting inexplicably exploded, sparking fear among visitors. Despite claims that the woman in the painting is Paz, historical records suggest otherwise, pointing to Angela Ducci as the likely model. Yet, the allure of The Portrait of a Lady and its eerie legend endure, reminding us of art's power to enchant and unsettle. Number 40. This spooky video is from a group called Urbex Castronautica, who explore scary places in cities. They went to La Plata Cemetery in Buenos Aires, also called the City of the Dead. In the video, they start exploring the old cemetery. After 15 minutes, they capture something strange. It's hard to see at first, but if you look closely, you can see a hand quickly disappearing into one of the tombs. The explorers didn't notice it at first, but their viewers did and told them in the comments. Some people think it's a ghost's hand. What do you think? Leave a comment to share your thoughts. Number 38. Poltergeist activity seems to be at play in this block of abandoned flats, as the YouTube team from Is It Haunted discovers. Upon entering, they hear tapping noises followed by an EVP.
Move any objects that you wish. So what's
The tapping noise remains unexplained even as they use a Q2 meter. As they investigate further, they capture another EVP that sounds clearer.
Right, so I'm just heard a snapping sound in there. Do it again.
In another room, they hear the sound of a door unlatching, followed by the door slamming shut.
I don't know what just happened.
Okay. Oh, I don't know which way to go.
While some speculate it could be due to drafts from broken windows, the reaction of the REM pod, a device used to detect paranormal activity, suggests a possible paranormal explanation. Number 37. This video, recorded on August 10th, 2020, shows a family racing against a tornado in their car as captured by their dash cam. The weather appears stormy and unstable, with the tornado looming ahead.
So can we go to someone's house? Go to there. Is there a house here? We're going here.
In the video, the mother and her children realize the danger and start panicking. One of the children starts crying, while the mother remains composed and immediately seeks shelter. They decide to head to a nearby store for safety.
I'm not beating my ears. Just run. Just run. Lydia, don't run. Lydia, come. Go.
As they drive towards the store, the dash cam records the car being buffeted by strong winds and rain from the storm. Thanks to the mother's quick thinking and actions, they manage to reach safety in time. Number 36. Hema Baron, an Argentine celebrity with over 6 million Instagram followers, typically shares snippets of her daily life, including travel, acting and singing. However, one day she posts an unusual video on her Instagram story. The video is security footage showing Hema hanging out at her friend's house in Argentina. Something unsettling happens that still gives her chills to this day. Hema feels something touch her back forcefully, causing her to jump up and turn around, expecting to see someone there playing a prank. But there's no one. In the grainy video, fans notice something eerie, two ghostly hands appearing to grab at Hema's head and right shoulder. Despite the poor quality, the chilling sight alarmed her followers. Feeling shocked and unsure of what to do, Hema decides to move on and try to forget about the incident. Since then, she has refrained from sharing anything more about the paranormal experience on her social media. Number 35. In a short clip, a rancher reviews footage from a CCTV camera and notices something strange. He explains that he was awakened late at night by a loud noise from one of the corrals. Rushing over, he found the animal pen destroyed. Puzzled, he checks the security footage and is shocked by what he sees. In the footage, his animals can be seen trampling over the fence as if fleeing from something. As he examines the footage further, he sees a small shadow-like figure moving inside the pen, causing the animals to panic. The origin of the video is unknown, adding to the mystery. What could have frightened the animals so much that they fled their pen in a panic frenzy? It remains a perplexing question. Number 34. Numerous TikTok videos claim to capture skinwalkers, though many are just animals behaving strangely. However, one particular video stands out for its disturbing content.
Gabe, come out. Gabe, it's your mother. You should come out.
Then what's your name then?
In this video, the person recording claims to be home alone, knowing their mum wasn't there and wouldn't be for some time. Suddenly, they hear what sounds like their mum banging on the door, urging them to come out. The recording person finally asks for the name, but there's no response. The door briefly opens before quickly shutting again, accompanied by a strange noise. The video ends abruptly, leaving viewers unsettled and without context. Commenters expressed disbelief, noting that their own mothers wouldn't knock like that. Many found the situation eerie. What are your thoughts? Share in the comments. Number 33. The paintings of Arshile Gorky, a renowned artist, carry whispers of a chilling curse. Stories of his artworks falling, bursting into flames, and encounters with a spectral figure haunt his legacy. The tragedy reached its peak when 15 of his paintings were lost in a plane crash in 1962. Some believe the curse stems from the profound symbolism in Gorky's work, representing the suffering of Armenian genocide survivors. As the mysteries surrounding Gorky's cursed paintings persist, one wonders if there's more to the tales than mere coincidence. Number 32. A truck traveling along a German roadway suddenly comes to a halt as a bright beam of light fills the sky, lifting the truck's wheels off the road.
This footage from the highway's closed-circuit cameras gives a glimpse of what happened. A truck was momentarily lifted off the highway, then dropped back on the ground.
It's unclear whether this strange event actually occurred or if it's a result of manipulated footage. While the footage seems genuine, it's possible that someone added special effects to a regular news clip. The truck appears to be driving straight and shouldn't have encountered any issues. Number 31. Lewis Clark and his friends decide to explore an old abandoned train to see what's inside. Most of the train cars are empty, but they stumble upon something disturbing in the caboose. The sheets are covered in red splotches and appear to conceal something heavy underneath. Instead of investigating further, they quickly flee the scene, even jumping over a second sheet in their haste. What lies beneath these sheets remains a mystery, though many speculate it could be a body or something equally unsettling. As far as I know, Lewis Clark and his friends have not returned to uncover the truth, and it's unlikely they ever will. Number 30. One evening, Nadine Beckett and her young daughter Blake decided to watch cartoons to ease their nerves, as they had been feeling tense for some unknown reason. Blake seemed to notice something in one of the rooms, but when Nadine checked, she couldn't see anyone. Despite feeling creeped out, they continued watching TV.
Just a couple minutes ago, I got up and I closed my door because she kept pointing to my room saying, "Mommy, mommy, someone's over there." And she was terrified. She was terrified. Of course, freaking me out. So I went over there and she just said, "No, mommy, come here, mommy, sit, mommy, don't go over there." And so I called the dog and I closed another door. And as you can see, dude, she's still terrified. She's still terrified. She doesn't want me going over there. She doesn't want me opening the door.
However, Nadine later expressed her concerns, revealing that Blake was terrified, pointing to her room and refusing to let Nadine go over there. Nadine noticed her dog growling at something unseen, adding to the tension. In a subsequent clip, Nadine decided to investigate further, but Blake became even more frightened.
I'll be right back. And now she's hiding her face. Dude, what the fuck? It's okay, baby. Okay.
These unsettling incidents left TikTok viewers spooked, with many believing the house might be haunted. What could Blake and the dog see that Nadine couldn't? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 29. In a lonely cemetery, YouTuber Ian from Midwest Ghost Hunter encounters what he believes to be a youthful spirit.
Would you like to be friends? I thought I heard.
He hears what sounds like a child's voice and then a dog, followed by running footsteps.
What? Whoa. Dude. Holy sh**. What was that? Dude, that was like a whimper.
Ian reacts to the unexpected sounds, feeling spooked by the experience.
Feel you. Moving around. What? Oh my god. That was right back here. That was from behind me.
As he approaches a gravestone, the childlike presence returns, and Ian senses movement around him. Suddenly he hears a whimper and captures a photo in the direction of the sound. The eerie photo captures an unexplained presence, possibly the phantom boy whose voice Ian heard. Feeling unsettled, Ian decides it's best to leave the cemetery while he still can, sensing that the spirit may want him to go away. The encounter leaves him with a chilling reminder of the mysterious and otherworldly presence in the cemetery. Number 28. The video you're watching was recorded in a small town in Colombia, capturing a chaotic scene where a mysterious figure or entity appears to be trapped on the roof of a building. The footage is unclear and confusing, making it difficult to understand what's happening. However, upon closer inspection, a figure resembling a human can be seen on the roof, exhibiting strange behavior. What makes the situation even stranger is what occurs next. In a split second, the figure seems to vanish and reappear on another roof nearby. The sudden and bizarre nature of the event leaves the cameraman and the neighborhood residents feeling unsettled and bewildered. Number 27. While on a motorcycle road trip, Kenneth Staton and his friend Justin decide to explore the ruins of Best Paper Mill in Austin, Pennsylvania. The mill was destroyed over a century ago when a nearby dam collapsed, causing a devastating flood that claimed 78 lives. Kenneth and Justin are not paranormal investigators, they're just curious travelers passing through. Upon arriving in town, they meet a local who warns them about the mill's haunted reputation, sharing his own paranormal encounter.
Definitely think that place is haunted.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Paper Mill's haunted because I went there the one night, me and my buddies. We all went over there and like something ran behind us.
No kidding.
On Snapchat, like he caught it on camera and everything.
Undeterred, Kenneth and Justin venture into the decaying structure, exploring its dark basement as the sun sets.
You want to go down there?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Their exploration takes a chilling turn when they discover a bone and hear strange sounds emanating from the darkness.
A bone. Bone.
I don't see. Oh, it is. What the f***? Holy smokes.
As they investigate further, they hear a voice that sounds like someone calling for help.
What was that?
Hello?
Yep, get out of there! Yep, get out of there!
Startled and unnerved, they decide to leave the area. The eerie encounter raises questions about whether they captured the ghostly voice of one of the dam collapse victims. Could the tragic history of the mill be responsible for the paranormal activity? The answer remains open for interpretation. Number 26. In this unsettling video, recorded by a security guard monitoring the security cameras in a factory, something inexplicable unfolds. A lone welder appears to be working, but there's an eerie aura surrounding him. The security guard, feeling uneasy, calls the welder over to watch the footage. Both are left baffled by what they see. During the night shift, when only the welder was supposed to be present, the footage shows another welder, who had the day off, visiting him. They interact as if ready to work, even shaking hands. However, upon closer inspection, no one else is seen in the video. The mystery deepens when the factory receives news that the welder who had visited during his day off has passed away at home on the same day. His cause of death remains unknown. This revelation leaves the welder in the footage feeling spooked. Could it be that the spirit of the deceased welder visited his friend during his shift? Or is there another explanation for this bizarre occurrence? As with many inexplicable events, there are more questions than answers. Number 25. The video captures the grim reality faced by soldiers fighting in conflict zones like Ukraine. In the footage, a soldier discovers a deadly trap set up in the area. The trap is ingeniously designed to be almost impossible to detect and avoid.
Этим, кстати, решать чеченцы. Цепляется вот такой крючочек. И его даже не чувствуешь. Кстати, он практически, бляха, футболку, наверное, придется после этого делать. Вот идет леска, и вверх F1 граната лежит. Сразу же запал идет, и сечет все, что можно в радиусе. Причем таких вот крючочков, вот не замечаешь на леске, они болтаются. Вот здесь вот здесь вот. Особенно это для военных. С этим надо заморачиваться. Вот, кстати,
The soldier's discovery underscores the dangers faced by individuals engaged in urban warfare, where such traps are often employed with devastating consequences. It serves as a stark reminder of the harsh realities of conflict zones and the constant vigilance required to navigate them safely. Number 24. The mysterious footage from 2014 captured in Jackson, Wyoming, depicts a perplexing event. As a man walks past a local bank, he inexplicably fades away from view. Upon closer inspection, two tiny white dots resembling feet are visible as he takes a few more steps before vanishing entirely. Numerous theories have been proposed to explain this strange occurrence, ranging from suggestions of time travel to the possibility of human holograms. However, a more mundane explanation could be technical glitches or issues with the camera, such as lagging frames or image distortion. Despite speculation and conjecture, the true identity of the individual in the footage remains unknown, leaving the incident shrouded in mystery and open to interpretation. Without further evidence or information, the exact circumstances surrounding the man's disappearance will likely remain unresolved. Number 22. It's truly commendable to see the dedication and courage of paramedics like Jeff Wesley, who face challenging conditions to provide emergency medical care. Driving an ambulance through heavy rains with low visibility requires not only skill but also a calm demeanor and quick thinking to navigate safely to the scene.
Come on, Doc. Jesus. I missed it!
Encountering obstacles like narrow roads and unexpected wildlife only adds to the stress of the situation. Yet Jeff and his colleagues persevere, prioritizing the well-being of those in need of medical assistance. Number 21. The video shared by Doozer_85 on Reddit has certainly sparked a lot of speculation and debate among viewers. The mysterious dark face with glowing eyes seen at the front door in Belding, Michigan, has left many wondering about its origins and nature. Some Redditors have suggested various possibilities, ranging from an alien encounter to a bear or even a paranormal entity. However, the lack of tracks in the snow and the absence of any disturbance around the area have added to the mystery. The fact that the location is densely wooded and far from the road. Number 20. The alleged paranormal activity, where a chair appears to move towards the resident, has prompted debates about its authenticity. Some skeptics in the comments have pointed out what they perceive as signs of bad acting or staged elements in the video. Others question the convenience of the chair's movement and suggest that it could have been manipulated for effect. Despite the doubts raised by some viewers, the Redditor who shared the video insists that they witnessed the event firsthand and that there had been previous instances of paranormal activity in the home leading up to this incident. Number 19. The woman's discovery of what appeared to be a human bone while hiking in the woods with her dog left her understandably shocked and terrified. She shared her experience on TikTok, expressing her concern and uncertainty about the bone's origin.
I found this bone, and it looks like a hip bone of a human, and it looks like it's been cut off. You can leave. And that looks like the bit that you put a leg into. And I'm about to have a heart attack. This is where I am. I'm in the middle of the woods. I'm on this.
Upon finding the bone, the woman immediately decided to call the police for assistance. However, due to the remote location and limited battery on her phone, she faced challenges in communicating with authorities.
I'm literally waiting for the police to arrive, and I have 7% battery, and my car's not working. After an hour, the police arrived, and I then walked him through the woods. It's a 15-minute walk to get to where I was. So despite me sending photos, they needed to come and take more with a tape measure to figure out what it was, because they knew it wasn't deer. But you're coming back, no? Or you're sitting here? I'm here. You're going to stay here? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
The police officer taped off the area as a precaution, and the woman had to make the journey back to her car alone, which she found unsettling.
Wait on the scene and tape it up in case. And I had to make the journey through the woods back to my car all alone, which was kind of scary.
The police never provided an update on their findings, leaving the woman in the dark about whether the bone was indeed human or not. While the police officer acknowledged that the situation was sketchy, there were no conclusive updates from authorities or the woman regarding the bone's identity. Number 18. Colin, a popular urban explorer from the YouTube channel The Bearded Explorer, travels through France and stumbles upon an abandoned house ripe for exploration. As he documents his journey through the two-story house, which appears to have been abandoned for years, Colin meticulously captures photos and videos of the interior, showcasing the remnants left behind by its former owner. However, upon reviewing the footage later, Colin makes a chilling discovery. In the outro of his video, as he bids farewell to his viewers, someone can be seen peeking out from behind a curtain in one of the house's windows.
Right guys, well that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go check out the Instagram, which is the @beardexplore_. Also go check out the Facebook page. Like always, I put all the pictures on Facebook. 10 of us on Instagram.
Despite Colin's thorough exploration, there was no sign of anyone inside the house when he entered, and no sounds of movement were captured on camera during his visit. Even more eerie is another anomaly spotted by one of Colin's sharp-eyed viewers. In a different part of the video, as Colin explores a bedroom and comments on the mold and clothing left behind, a pair of feet can be seen standing beneath the window curtain in the reflection of a cupboard mirror.
Look at this, the cupboard.
However, when Colin pans the camera back towards the curtains, the mysterious feet have vanished. What makes this sighting particularly strange is that there were no feet visible in the footage from earlier in the exploration when Colin initially entered the bedroom. This raises the question of whether Colin inadvertently captured not one, but two paranormal events during his visit to the abandoned house. Number 17. The scene unfolds late at night in a children's hospital, where two nurses have just completed their rounds, checking on their young patients. However, their routine is disrupted when one of the nurses starts acting nervous and visibly frightened. As they peer down the corridor, the tension mounts as they witness something eerie approaching. The other nurse joins in, curious about what has captured their colleague's attention. What happens next is creepy.
Bueno, salí de la pieza de las 4, no sé qué cosa, cuando salí tenía la otra. Cuando vine para acá, se me empezó a pegar, boludo. Me pegué un cagazo y ahora lo veo. Mira.
Esa es la estática, boludo. Está lejos.
No. ¿Está prendido el aire algo?
¿Qué sé yo? Sí, creo que sí.
¿Tomátelo?
Vamos para adentro, boludo. Fue la mierda, la concha.
Watch as a balloon moves straight towards the nurses, then turns into the nurses' room. The nurses think this might be the spirit of a child since they work in a children's hospital. They also mentioned strange things happening earlier. A patient said something touched their leg, and a male nurse noticed the same balloon following him around. They believe something paranormal might have happened, but you'll be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera, or was it something else? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 16. The video captures a chilling scene of multiple houses being swept into the ocean as the land beneath them seemingly collapses and slides away after a storm. The exact location and time of the incident are unclear, although some users speculate it was recorded in Norway. The footage is distressing and leaves viewers to ponder the harrowing experience of the homeowners witnessing their properties being swallowed by the sea in real time. The lack of context surrounding the video adds to its mystery and leaves much to the imagination. It serves as a stark reminder of the power and unpredictability of nature, as well as the vulnerability of coastal communities to natural disasters. Number 15. The simultaneous disappearance of a woman captured on multiple CCTV cameras is indeed perplexing. While camera malfunctions can occur, the probability of two separate cameras malfunctioning simultaneously is indeed low. Several possibilities could explain this phenomenon. One possibility is that the woman moved out of the camera's field of view in a way that created an illusion of disappearance due to angles and obstructions. Another possibility is that there was a temporary glitch or interruption in the camera feeds, leading to the appearance of disappearance. However, considering the synchronous nature of the disappearance across multiple cameras, some might speculate about more extraordinary explanations, such as supernatural or paranormal phenomena. Without further context or evidence, it's challenging to draw definitive conclusions. The incident certainly raises questions and invites speculation, but without additional information, it remains an intriguing mystery. Number 14. The story of Svetlana Tellet's painting, The Rain Woman, is truly intriguing and eerie, adding another layer of mystery to the world of art. Tellet's claim of feeling under constant surveillance and being guided by an unseen force during the creation of the painting adds to its enigmatic nature. What's particularly unsettling is the reported experiences of those who have owned or been in possession of the painting. The feeling of being watched, sightings of mysterious figures, and haunting dreams suggest a connection between the artwork and something beyond the ordinary. The archpriest's suggestion that the painting's unsettling energy might be tied to the emotional state of its creator raises interesting questions about the relationship between an artist's emotions and their work's impact on viewers. Whether one believes in the paranormal or not, the chilling legacy of the Rain Woman persists, leaving behind a sense of unease that defies easy explanation. It serves as a reminder of the profound and sometimes mysterious power of art to evoke emotion and provoke thought. Number 13. The description of a possible sentient ice creature peeking out from a frozen pond in Antarctica is intriguing, but without more context or additional evidence, it's challenging to determine what exactly it might be. Given the extreme conditions and unusual formations often found in Antarctica, it's not uncommon for natural phenomena to appear unusual or even fantastical. The suggestion of it being a cluster of ice above the surface is plausible, as ice formations can take on various shapes and structures depending on environmental conditions. However, without further investigation or observation, it's difficult to confirm the nature of the object in question. If there are more images or videos available, they could provide valuable context and help clarify the situation. Number 12. The video uploaded by user Riskiki on TikTok certainly presents an eerie and intriguing situation. The claim of experiencing terrifying paranormal activity, including strange noises and the sighting of a full-bodied apparition, adds to the mystery surrounding the footage. The decision to set up cameras throughout the home to gather evidence is a logical step in trying to understand the source of the paranormal experiences. Pouring powder over an area where the apparition was seen in hopes of capturing footprints is also a common technique used in paranormal investigations. The appearance of footprints in the powder, as captured by the camera, adds another layer of complexity to the situation. However, without further analysis or investigation, it's challenging to determine the authenticity of the footage. As with many paranormal videos, opinions among viewers may vary. Some may believe that the presence of footprints is evidence of paranormal activity, while others may suggest the possibility of clever editing or alternative explanations. Ultimately, without more information or corroborating evidence, it's challenging to reach a definitive verdict on whether the video captures genuine paranormal phenomena or if there's a more mundane explanation behind the footage. Number 11. The video shared by Redditor Cynthia indeed presents a spooky scenario, especially considering the context of being captured at 4 in the morning in a group home where they work. The sound resembling footsteps or light banging noises can certainly be unsettling, especially when experienced in the quiet hours of the night. Cynthia's claim of having seen the ghost of a little boy, along with a shadow figure in the home, adds to the eerie atmosphere surrounding the situation. The fact that these footsteps reportedly continue for hours further contributes to the mystery. If faced with similar experiences in my workplace, I might feel compelled to seek a new job. Number 10. The video shared by Laura certainly presents a mysterious scenario, especially with the appearance of a black figure in the woods captured on her CCTV camera. The footage inside her house, showing her dogs acting strangely, adds to the intrigue surrounding the incident. Upon zooming in, the figure in the woods becomes more visible, but its identity remains uncertain. Speculation has varied, with some suggesting it could be a human, while others entertain the possibility of it being an animal or even a mythical creature like a skinwalker. Skinwalkers are entities from Navajo folklore, often associated with shape-shifting abilities and malevolent intentions. Number 9. The security guard's encounter with an unknown employee, followed by the revelation that no such employee exists, sets the stage for an eerie situation. When reviewing the security footage, it becomes apparent that the guard appears to engage in a conversation with someone who isn't there. His actions, such as pulling out a chair and gesturing for someone to sit down, suggest a tangible interaction, yet there is no visible person present. What adds to the intrigue is the brief appearance of a dark figure passing by the guard, only to vanish without a trace. This has led many to speculate that the guard may have been conversing with the ghost of a deceased former employee, perhaps someone who met with a tragic fate at the factory. However, without further context or additional evidence, it's challenging to definitively conclude whether this was a genuine paranormal encounter or a trick of the mind. Some skeptics may suggest alternative explanations, such as a malfunction in the security footage or a misinterpretation of events by the guard. Ultimately, the true nature of the incident remains open to interpretation, leaving viewers to decide for themselves whether they believe it was a real ghost caught on camera or not. Number 8. The video captures a tense situation involving a discovery made by the woman in a shared bathroom space, prompting her to call the police. The dialogue between her and the officers reveals her concern about a hole in the ceiling, which she believes is positioned directly above the shower.
Yeah, it looks like someone just like
crawl space. That's not appropriate. Like if you would clean the shower every few times, you would know that.
Come on, man.
I mean, most people don't look up when they clean stuff. I'm being honest with you.
Okay, this is why we film shit. Tell me that again.
The officers express surprise at the situation and discuss the possible reasons behind the hole's
We're
presence.
not worried about people looking through here, no? I mean, that is a whole lot of weirdness. I mean, how would this hole get made from the inside?
The woman's unease is evident as she questions how the hole could have been made and whether it was intentional or accidental. The officers attempt to rationalize the situation, suggesting that the cleaner may not have noticed the hole due to its location above eye level. Number 7. While the explanation that the individuals were her family members could provide some context, it leaves several unanswered questions about the circumstances surrounding the incident. If the people taking her away were indeed her family, there may be reasons why she did not want to go with them. It's possible that she was in distress or facing a situation where she felt unsafe. Additionally, the urgency and forcefulness with which she was taken, as evidenced by the crowd's concern, suggest that there may have been underlying issues that need addressing. Without further information or confirmation from reliable sources, it's challenging to draw definitive conclusions about what transpired. Number 6. Exploring abandoned places can often lead to unsettling discoveries, and Dan Bell's experience at Stephen Craig Johnson's former home is no exception. The tragic history of the house, combined with the eerie atmosphere and mysterious letter, creates a chilling backdrop for his exploration. The handwritten letter found in the closet adds an additional layer of intrigue to the story. Its contents suggest a belief in the malevolent nature of the house and a call to action to confront this evil. However, the letter's relatively good condition raises questions about its authenticity and origin. The discrepancy in the ink's fading and the paper's age further casts doubt on its connection to the Johnson family. As Dan cautiously explores the house, encountering the vulture in the attic adds to the sense of foreboding. Vultures are often associated with death and decay, serving as symbols of impending doom or misfortune. If the presence of the vulture is indeed natural and not staged, it serves as a potent symbol of the darkness that lingers within the abandoned house. Number 5. The mysterious nature of the video where a family seemingly disappears and is replaced by a different car has sparked intense speculation and debate among viewers. Some interpret the phenomenon as evidence of an alternative reality or a glitch in the matrix, while others suspect it may be a result of clever editing or camera trickery. Some viewers may be inclined to entertain the idea of paranormal or supernatural explanations. Ultimately, the interpretation of the video may vary depending on individual beliefs and perspectives. Number 4. The video shared by TikToker Mr. List Paranormal depicts a man submerged in water, accompanied by eerie and distorted sounds akin to those of misery or anguish. As the man spins in the water, the sounds become increasingly murky and unsettling. While some viewers may find the footage disturbing, others speculate that the phenomenon could be explained by audio malfunction or manipulation. Without additional context or information, Number 3. The TikTok video depicts a startling incident involving a cradle suddenly beginning to swing on its own while seemingly unattended. The movement appears to be erratic and forceful, as if someone or something were behind it, yet there is no visible explanation for the phenomenon. The lack of context or additional information surrounding the video adds to its mystery. It's unclear what may have triggered the sudden movement of the cradle, or whether any other unusual occurrences were observed before or after the incident. Given the viral nature of the video and the widespread attention it has received, viewers have been left intrigued and unsettled by the unexplained activity captured on camera. Number 2. This TikTok video from user EdgarFarais99 shows Edgar investigating strange noises outside his home in an Indonesian city. He finds a creepy figure in a parked car staring at him. Some viewers think it's a ghost, while others believe it's staged. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 1. Things have gotten rough in northern Argentina lately. Videos have been showing crazy weather conditions, and apparently things got so bad that a whole bridge got wiped out. This destruction cut off an entire town from the outside world.